Hey y'all. Last minute live, so I don't expect too many to be in here right away. But hi, Judy. Thank you for sending me the information. Can y'all hear me okay? Because
Yeah,
I am outside. I don't hear the
yeah,
bug,
the annoying bugs left, I think.
right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Open my email real
Nope,
quick.
no, they're coming back.
It's okay. Ignore them. Ignore the background. I'm outside. I'm in the country, kinda. So be all good. Okay. Thank you, Judy. I see we have five people, but I only see two chatting.
I shared in Discord and on my community page.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Let a few more people get in here. Let me pull up the article. Thank you, Judy, for sharing. I did move my game night live till 10 because, like, we all stay up late anyway. And I figured with everything I have going on, here at home, it'll give me time to know if I need to get, uh, you know, I'm talking about Zifa. I might have something
Mm,
to get to. Basically, I'm not gonna put everything out there, but I might have to, go to the
oh,
hospital later.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah. Hey, let's
yeah.
go. Hey, Micah. Thank y'all for joining. Yeah, so this will just be a quick live with the updates that just came out. I know a lot of people are covering it at the moment, but since I did cover these cases, I wanted to go ahead and bring it up and talk about it. Micah Subsipa, Swisco. Yeah, Judy, everything's fine. It's another family member. They were in a car accident, so we're just waiting. But as far as I know, they're okay, kind of. But we're just waiting for an a more recent update. So it's all just kind of ongoing right now. That's because she's in the bayou. Micah, can you hear all the bugs and stuff? I'm outside because they could hear like um, Kinsley and stuff, which is fine. But thank you, Judy. I'm not in the bayou.
Yeah, sure.
Micah, you in the bayou too, so I don't know what you're talking about. Well, ignore the bugs and listen to my voice instead. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Let me text the people. Did y'all hear that noise?
Uh, the bugs? Yeah.
Oh no, not that one. I don't care about bugs. It's okay, Judy. I understand. Good, Micah. Okay. The first thing that's breaking is that they finally caught the escaped fugitive, Michael Burham. Escaped fugitive Michael Burham captured in Northwest Pennsylvania,
Wow, go figure.
right? So he has been on the run from police since July 6th, and they confirmed tonight. Wait, today? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was about to say, is it Saturday? They received a tip just before 4 p.m. about a suspicious person on Jackson Run Road in Conwango Township. Police said a dog was barking at him in a backyard. A homeowner went to see what the dog was barking at. They recognized him after a brief conversation where he said he was camping. Police formed a perimeter around the area where he tried to hide and was taken into custody at gunpoint by 5:50 p.m. So, I mean, they got the tip at 4 and by 5:50 he was already in custody. So that's awesome, like timing, like they were on top of it. But yeah. So that's where they caught him. I wonder how far this was. So this Conwego Township, I wonder how far away from the prison this is. Police say he did not have anything in his immediate possession, but a search will occur in the area where he was found. He was not armed at the time of capture, but ammunition had been found in some bags that were recovered by police in the past handful of days. So that explains why they wouldn't talk much about the bags that they found. So they did have ammunition in those bags. Let's see. So here's one picture of him. Wow. So yeah, he really was living like in the woods and stuff. Like they really thought they. I mean, they kept saying they were confident in where they were searching. So good for them. He is currently in custody of Pennsylvania State Police, where he is being processed. He will not be brought back to Warren County Jail. He will be arraigned on charges connected to the escape on Saturday night. Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens of the Pennsylvania State Police described his condition as worn out and said that he was dirty and wet upon his capture. He had changed his top and was wearing his jail issued pants inside out. So, am I reading this correctly that he's going to be arraigned on his charges tonight? Like, is that, I thought they do that like on the Monday when it happens on the weekend.
Mm, that's more of a question for Judy, I think.
Hmm. Judy, are you still in here? Hey, Blazing Star, how are you? Hey, Sway. Yeah, so I don't know. According to this article, yeah, it says that he's going to be arraigned on the charges connected to the escape. Maybe they mean connected to the escape. Oh, no. Okay, I had it right the first time. Yeah, that's weird. I never heard of it. Like of them doing an arraignment on the weekend on a Saturday night. So Saturday was the ninth day in the search for Burham. He escaped from the Warren County Jail around 11:20 p.m. the evening he escaped. I thought it was in the early morning hours from the first live I did. It brings an end to a crime spree that lasted nearly 2 months, which began on May 11th when the body of 34-year-old Kayla Hodgkin was found in Jamestown and police responded to a car fire at the home of another ex girlfriend of his. Burham was later named as a prime suspect in Hodgkin's death. He has not yet faced charges related to her death. So, on top of all of the other charges, he now has this escape charge. So, dude is going down for a while. While he ran from police the first time, he allegedly kidnapped an elderly couple in Pennsylvania and drove them down to South Carolina, where he was captured on May 24th. He was brought back to the area in June, where he escaped the jail again on July 6th. So, yeah, the escape was July 6th, and they found him today, July 15th. The escape happened during Burham's recreation time, where he used bed sheets and exercise equipment to rappel or rappel. I didn't say that wrong. Don't laugh, Tifa. To rappel down the side of the building. He was being held at Warren County Jail on kidnapping and burglary charges in connection to the alleged kidnapping. Okay, so yeah, we pretty much know a lot. I had read all of this. On Friday, they did release a video that they had believed to depict him, but it was taken back by police earlier in the day on Saturday. Wow, see, I didn't see that. So they released an image of him, but then they took it back. That they received several hundred tips leading up to the capture. During the search, law enforcement used helicopters and drones to search the area, as well as officers and dogs, and they noted several times that the terrain was difficult to navigate on foot. So I am just glad that they got this guy. So yeah, let's see. Um, they have to house him. Yeah, Judy, my question was, is it normal for them to do an arraignment on the escape charges on a Saturday night? Because that's how the article worded it. Probably so he can escape before, right? Because I mean, he tried to escape the first time. He recently escaped again. Probably higher custody requested. Oh, well, I can see that. I mean, good. Glad he's going to be arraigned tonight. Hey, Kristen, we on the Bayou. We're Bayou streaming. Hey, Kristen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, so Burham has been caught. Thank God. Um, yeah, that was bothering me. Okay, I wanted to also share this information on Chad Doerman. He was the one who executed his 3 kids, broad daylight, and then when they arrested him, pretty much showed no reaction, kind of like he was detached, and just really strange case. This one says so. Prosecutors have released more details about the horrific murder of 3 young brothers in Ohio. According to new court documents on June 15th, Chad Doerman came home early from work and had his wife and the boys take a nap with him in the master bedroom. I just think that is it's really strange. And then it kind of goes with the other article that said he planned it for months. So it's like he wanted them taking a nap. He wanted them at their most vulnerable. Like it just makes it so much horrible. But I will read this one because it kind of gives a little bit more detail on exactly how the events transpired. He then allegedly took a rifle out of the safe next to the bed and shot one of the older boys. His stepdaughter apparently witnessed the shooting. So remember, the stepdaughter is the one that was running down the road and made the 911 call about her dad was unaliving her family. And if we can put a trigger warning in chat, that would be great. Their mother yelled at her other kids to run as she tried to tend to the boy's wounds. Her daughter started to escape, but said one of the boys ran the wrong way toward the back door. She called for him to keep running as he headed toward a field, but witnessed her stepfather chase down and shoot him, court documents state. So this is, I mean, just chaos, just going down. You know, can you imagine what's going through all of their minds at this point? Like, it's horrible. She then rushed back to the home, picked up the youngest boy, and fled with him. Prosecutors claim Doerman caught up with her and aimed his gun at the child. He reportedly tried to fire but failed, appearing to be out of ammunition. The boy then ran to his mother, who was still rendering aid to his brother. So the sister had the youngest boy on her, and then he ran out of ammunition. Oh, I just wish at that moment, she could have ran with the child, but I don't know exactly how it happened. We can only speculate, but the little boy then ran to his mom. Prosecutors allege Doerman pointed the gun at his stepdaughter, who was able to run away toward the Monroe Township Fire Department while shouting that her father was killing everyone. The mother picked up the youngest boy, and she and her husband got into a physical struggle, prosecutors say. At one point, she apparently grabbed the gun with her hand, placing her thumb over the barrel, and he fired. So that is how she ended up getting the hand injury, which is so scary. I cannot imagine being in this mother's position. The documents say she dropped the boy during the altercation, and Doerman then reloaded his weapon before doing what he did. He is also accused of moving the bodies to the front yard before sitting on the front stoop and watching as their mother continued trying to perform life-saving measures. Once law enforcement arrived at the scene, they say Doerman made several statements, including, "I did it, take me to jail," and "I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have shot them." He allegedly confessed to the murders in a police interview and to having planned the crime for months, starting in October. Oh my gosh, so starting in October, that, how many months is that? I mean, that's like 9 months. planning this. Sif, are you still here?
Yeah, sorry, I'm right here.
Okay. But
What's
yeah,
up?
so he's been planning it since October. And so then he pleaded not guilty in court to 21 counts, including aggravated murder, kidnapping, and felonious assault. If convicted, he could face the death penalty. A judge has granted his attorney's request for a gag order, meaning neither the prosecution nor defense teams can speak to the media themselves. He was initially granted a $20 million bail, but is now being held without bond. Thank God. His attorneys have indicated he may change his plea at some point. A funeral and celebration of life for the boys, 7-year-old Clayton, 4-year-old Hunter, and 3-year-old Chase, were held June 26th. Oh, and here's the GoFundMe. I'm going to go ahead and share this. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. My husband had drove up and his truck is really loud, so I didn't want to make any more noises than I already have going on. But yeah, I agree, Sway. Um, I don't know that like this is just horrible. And then the way it explains how you can kind of now put a picture of it all unfolding in your mind, and it's like that's just horrible. The mom and the stepdaughter is trying to save these little boys, and he sadly succeeded in what he planned to do, which is sickening. Yeah, he is screwed. Hey, PJ, glad you can make it. And like I said, it was a just a last minute live, and for those that are just coming in, they did get the inmate that had escaped, Michael Burham. So they found him. So this is the fundraiser, and they have far, exceeded their goal, which I'm glad. This is horrible. Yeah. So this is Michael Burham in his escape. They did say he was wet and dirty, so he definitely was camping out and thought he was good. But I'm glad that they were on top of it. They stayed in the right area that they knew and were confident that they were in the right area, and they got him. So, yeah, if you're a creator, don't forget to type link drop in the chat so your channel link can be out there for others to go and sub to your channel. Okay, and so for those who may have seen the live that I'm having later, which is the game night, and thank you PJ for sending me the information for that. We're gonna do that later at 10, just because I needed a little bit of time in between now and then for a couple things I have going on. But at 10, I should be able to do the live. So hope to see you guys all there for that. And then Sifa says he might do a live in between. So he did drop his link. And yeah, definitely let us know, Sifa. What time are you thinking?
Mm, I don't know.
Okay, so just be on the lookout for Sifa's live, you guys. And I will share it to my community post, and I'll put it in Discord as well. So, yeah, that one's not going to work for you, Sifa.
Mm.
The thanks one I put since like the end of my live. But so yeah, this is like I said, it's a short live. I wanted to hurry up and get this out there. Thank you, Judy, again for sending it to me. about Burham, and then Kristen, thank you for sending me the information for Chad. I've been all over the place today, so I wasn't able to get updates on things. So I appreciate you all. And with that note, I will go ahead and close it out. I'm gonna have dinner with our family, and then I will see you guys in Sipa's live if he decides to have one. So I love you all. Thank you again for joining, and I hope to see y'all at game night. Okay, PJ, I'll check it out. All right, thank you, Sifa, for jumping up here, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'll definitely share your live if you decide to do one. And I'll see you all at 10. All right, bye, y'all.